Greetings, traveler.
Alright, so Warrior first is pretty straightforward. So we'll do that, and then we'll see what we get. I just want to keep daggering, dude. I just want to keep perfecting it. It's so much fun. It does feel like it's just straight up. Oh, it does feel like it's just straight up better than the other hero powers. Okay, so what did we learn just now from that run? Right, we are gonna value small removal pieces very highly. Stuff like backstab, aside, that's really good. We'll take Valspine here because it's still a Valspine, and a couple hard removals is really nice. We want to make sure we have at least 6 playable 3s. That's something, that's a number we're going for right now. We want to be very picky with our late game. We want to pick strong cards, but not too many of them. And then not necessarily card draw. So, okay. We'll see what we get. Okay. Boop. All right, so I guess here you pick Mastodon just because it's free, right? I mean, well, Harpy is okay for an aggressive deck. I think you're still supposed to pick Mastodon. It has taunts. Some games you're going to end up being a bit slower. Because, I mean, you're not missing out on any early game for this. Probably the Imposter. Like, this is what I mean with the late game. I'm going to be a bit pickier. And it's a 4-drop. Nothing wrong with this card. We want to have at least 6 3s that we can play on curve, so we're going to pick the Pixie. And the reason that we pick a bit more 3-drops is we want to dagger on turn 2 a lot of the time, so then you want to have a really strong 3-drop as a follow-up. Okay. Kidnapper was really good that run, so if you have Sap Valspine, that's kind of got a set for the hard removal. I think Sap's probably a little, I want to say a little worse than Kidnapper because you don't get the body and it's not as good for pushing, but it is way more flexible. I don't really want Scalebane because Dragon Slayer is such a pain. It's just like I've lost a lot of games by just getting Dragon Slayered. So I like the Sap. We saw how powerful it is to be able to answer a worm. Okay. Super Collider with the Rogue Hero power. This could mean that we are playing a bit of a slower setup then, but it's still Super Collider because it's really, really good. What do you guys say? Because Collider is normally a super easy pick, right? But if you're a little bit of a faster deck, Super Collider is a bit worse because you keep killing their things. They almost never have 2 things on board. All right. If anything, it's good to test Collider in a faster deck, right? See what it does. See what the Collider does in a faster deck. Taskmaster is very useful. So is Shroom Brewer. We said that we were going to value these small early game damage sources quite highly. So Taskmaster technically should be the pick. I want the Shroom Brewer. I want it by quite a bit because we have the Super Collider as well. Oh my god. Like, I think the logic, like, I want the Brewer, don't get me wrong, I want the Brewer. But I think the logic of what we just followed says it's Taskmaster. We don't have to be fast. That's true, I guess. But it's not so much about being fast. It's about being able to answer threats. Like, he plays a Shroom, I stab it with my hero power and then I Taskmaster it, for instance. Or he plays the 5-1 that respawns. I stab it with my face, then I Taskmaster, kill it, play another 2 or so. I think you do pick the Brewer. I think it's just so good. But I want to say how close it is. Because of what we're trying to do. Okay, Eternium Rover with the dagger might be better than the shard. It's better on turn 1, and it's potentially better post turn 1. Yeah, I think I actually want the heal. That speaker's really good. Gruul is a very powerful finisher. Yeah, okay. Basilisk, like, I don't think this is a Reaper deck, even though Reaper is a really good card. We want good 3s, so it's just nice. Hey Chernobyl, I am back indeed.
I'm a doctor.
Thank you for the sub, Chernobyl. You too, welcome back. Hallucination? Nah, man, it's too good to get the premium 3 there. Microtech is playable. Yeah. Excuse me. Not a runt in this deck. Yeah, I already have an 8 and a 9. I don't think I want to get too crowded. More Basilisk. Oof, more Death Speaker. The Coppertail Imposter pick is looking really good. The Shroom is also looking good. That's nice. I think with double Ravasaur Runt, it's probably Napper, because Napper on 3 into pop Napper on 4, play Runt on 4 with the dagger is nice. If I didn't have these Runts, I think I would pick Mystic. Violet Worm would be another premium late game pick. I think we are okay. No, I used my gold on packs. I only have 17,000 left. And they like see me wipe away tears with some gold. Like, oh, only 17,000 gold. Why no Silence? Silence is a bit more reactive. Basilisk is just proactive with solving the problem. But I do have all the cards, if that counts for something. First world problems, I know. I think we're still happy with the worm. And then we just are very, very careful that we don't get too much late. Cheap Shot is amazing right now. It's kind of like the fan, just the ability to distribute damage. Okay, so Spellstone is amazing. I know, it's probably Spellstone. I'm just considering Drake because of how good the fans were, but that's more in the mid game. But we are getting a bit heavy, so we will definitely pick all the early game we can after this. Strider wouldn't be a bad card, but this is guaranteed procced, so it's kind of silly if it's guaranteed procced. Razor Petal Volley or Gnomish? Don't feel like a prep. Razor Petal Volley helps you combo Valspine. That's about it. I think we just pick Gnomish. Gnomish is a playable card. Alright, so here, I don't think you can pick Etten. I think it's one of the other two. That's probably just Taskmaster. If this is very early in the draft, I'd probably still pick Taskmaster because of what I've learned in the past few drafts. But with the late game we have right now, it's definitely not Etten for me. Argent Squire. If we get good 1-drops, I'm pretty high on them as well right now. Okay. I could see any of these cards. Weaponsmith loses a bit of its value because our hero power is already Dagger. I've had a deck with a Weaponsmith and the Dagger and it felt okay-ish, but that's about it. I'm really considering the Ringleader. That might be crazy, but I'm actually considering it. Because we have Ravasaur Runt as well. So like these spreads is very nice. What do we have for 5s last time? It's probably Scalebane, don't get me wrong, but I always like to be devil's advocate. I always like to consider the option that you would probably not the first choice. So the deck that we just played, let me put that on screen for a moment, and we can have a look. And we're trying to emulate here. The deck that we just played, for turn 5, we had that double fungal, right? So yeah, the Scalebane is like that pseudo fungal where you get to add something to the board. If they have a Dragon Slayer, it sucks so much. But I think it's okay. Trying to emulate the previous run here. Okay, another premium one, or a Tiger. With the Super Collider in the deck, I'm kind of leaning the Rover. Would that make us too light though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's borderline. It's acceptable. I think the deck wants the Tiger more. But man, do I want to pick the Rover, but with the runs, it should be Tiger. We need stuff to play on 5. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess it's Sneaky Devil. Right. Ooh, a second Cheap Shot. That's nice. Very nice, very nice. The weapon would be good as well, but once again, we already have a Dagger, so it's not as good, and Cheap Shot is very flexible. Alright. One more 5. Not too bad. So after this pick, I'm like, if I get another 5 now, I want that Rover. But So far, it's fine. Okay. It's not Stormwind. It's either another Worm or it's Disciple. And it's probably Disciple. We have Imposter, Brewer. Yeah. We have a 9 and 2 8s already, and then the Spellstone. That's enough. Even though Worm is of high quality, we have enough late game right now. So, and then the final card, an Argent Commander. If I have enough 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, playable. Enough playable ones. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Why is it not Stormwind? Because if I want the late game card, I would prefer the Violet Worm because it's very difficult to deal with right now. It's very often the case that when your opponent or you drop a Violet Worm, 72 score essentially.
Your soul shall be mine. Victory or death.
Victory or death. Let's see how this works. Rover on 1. Excellent. Wow, this curve. It's almost too good because we can't dagger. Firefly, very good for him. Disrupts our flow. No! You bastard. Hope he pre-hits, yeah. Be nice. Alright, so if I coin Pixie here, he double trades the fly. If I coin Microtech, trades, it's kind of bad regardless. What if I dagger? Kill this, it's also kind of bad. Yeah, I think we should just go for the tempo. That's an annoying. My fire, like a good 1-drop makes all the difference. Like if he didn't have Firefly, it would be such a cleaner turn for us. At least he's slowing down a bit right now. And he is also hitting me in the face. That helps a lot as well. Okay. Man, both my 3-drops are weak to this Firefly. This kind of has to happen. What if I just dagger and kill one? Kind of want to do that. I don't know, man. Going face against the rover. Just gonna gain the armor anyway. Howlin'. Is this a sneaky devil? No, right? Could be. It's just that the Firefly is so annoying. Like, you don't really want to do this either. And next turn, we could maybe 3-drop Redagger. And then on turn 6, Redagger again and play our guys.
I don't need any of you.
Rogue Hero Power works with Spellstone. Yep, absolutely. Are you going to dress up for Halloween? I will not, Cthulhu. Well, probably not. Probably not. Don't want to rule anything out. I have a Charmander onesie, but that might not really be spooky enough. I feel like the heal totem should have died. Yeah, I was busy reading through chat. I'll blame you guys, as I always do. But you're right. That was an autopilot kill, because spell power usually has priority. But I think you're right.
Mind if I roll need?
We demand Charmander Shady. No chalk? Chainsaw. Okay. Now I'm killing the spell power. I'll throw him face now because if he doesn't have Hellfire to foul or whatnot, we'd win anyway. So it's like a win-win situation.
I've got a hit.
Insta punish. We get punished with lethal, guys. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it?
The light protects me.
Bonk.
Versus Garage. Victory or death.
This could have been a rover. I think it made sense at the time to pick it. Hey, rover back. Need to play here though.
I'm fast and furious.
No. Yep. I'll do. So he just pings, then we play Gnomish, and we're not behind on boards. Ooh. Or he does not just ping. Ooh. It's a very nice punish.
I sense your strength.
I was thinking about pre-hitting, but it didn't make sense last turn. Would have kind of worked out because he didn't ping. I think this is fine. Leave ping. Works for him. Smart. Mummy.
I'll put it on your tab.
So close, man, to being able to enrage my guy and have enough. Like, I need one more Taskmaster and we're good. It's probably just Curse Disciple, hits, go face. You could also go Gnomish. Gnomish works a bit better with having Taskmaster Slayer, but I don't think you're gonna Slayer because he's gonna ping. So I think you just want max damage. Disciple in the whirlwind effect, yeah. But it's because he already has the ping. It means that, like, I kind of wanted to overload the ping. Hey, nice. Okay, we hit Gruel. Not bad, not bad. He didn't have the whirlwind last turn, so kind of playing into it. I wanted to Gruel, but you can't really turn that down. We're killing him a bit too hard for him to play Worm. That's always nice. Yep, not for Flame Strike though. No polymorph. Very nice. Oh, I can connect for 9. But it's probably best to just build board with the heal. I can trade, commander, hit, heal my Gruel. That's just a better board, and then I sap the next taunt and win. Okay. That's smarter, I think. Because he's just gonna replay the taunt next turn if I sap, so I think it's better to build the board with the 4/4 extra. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. He replays it, but Gruel is bigger! Yeah, it's true. But if you put the 4/4 on board... I've seen 2 Flame Strikes today, maybe 3. It does happen. But not nearly as often as you would normally think. I'll keep 1, because I have both in my hand.
Is someone injured?
Rover. Wow, what is this? Abomination. Enter with a heal. Very nice. Just stop losing, lol. Yeah, what a soup root for you. Alright, so 2 daggers before turn 7. Which right now on this curve doesn't work. Oh. Bam.
Your magic shall not save
What?
I sense your strength.
2-4 should have been on the far right, but he didn't have the shot last turn. It's an interesting board.
I love
I think you want the scream out of him because of the Spellstone now. I might Commander and wait a turn on the Spellstone. I think this gets Scream out of him, and then it's 3/5/5s after Scream. Cute baby burp. Yeah, it's a lot less right now because I've taken an anti-acid, so burps are manageable.
Embrace the void.
No circle. I think this is fine. You save a little phase damage. You do want to kill it still. This feels really funny, man, to play like this. Like, don't care about anything. Put stuff on board. Kill them. Go 12. Easy. Alright guys, I'm gonna be 1 second, get something to eat, but I'm just gonna spectate someone so you can see like a little bit. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh yeah. I'm playing Warrior now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I am from Belgium. I'm from Antwerp. I think we can try to get the 1-drop. Antwerp, yes. Ooh, that is a really good draw here. Or not. Or maybe. Hey Frakes, welcome to the stream. There are a lot of ants in Antwerp. Surprisingly little. Not that much green.
Ready to glow.
Supping the Omega. Thank you for the full year. Welcome back, my man. Thank you so much. Not sure where your alert went. I think the following alert is catching up. Very much appreciated, Fink.
Speak your peace.
The sun has set for me.
Wait, what did he do? He did things. Darn it. Gosh darn it, he did things. This curve, man. 3 5/5s into a worm. Mm-mm. Bubbly. Bubbly. Sure.
Well played. Well proven. I can see.
How do you lose if you have Spellstone in hand? Usually if your opponent lands a fungal before, and then he gets to Dead Speaker into your guys and stuff. It's a very powerful card, which is why we pick it, of course. So I was just trying to be ahead on boards in the early game. Right. I'm really not certain on this Super Collider for this deck. I need to see how good it is for this deck. I think with the Rogue Hero power, by default, it already becomes a little worse. We'll have to see. I hadn't even seen it.
Pass me that arc light splatter.
It's a pretty good Shadow Madness. So let's hope he doesn't have it. Excuse me. Alright. Did have it. I think this is better than that Speaker Dagger, go all in. We can make an immune Tiger now. Oh, he Mind Visions. Man, I'm not paying attention. Not paying attention right now.
What now? You are not welcome.
Why not Dead Speaker on 4? It's not bad there. It still means that you get cleared with the thing though. But yeah, maybe it was fine. Synergy.
The calm before the storm.
That was the best he could do. Kind of want a Super Collider. Wish I didn't coin a dagger now, but it made a lot of sense.
What now?
Hey Uber, how you doing, man? Standard 11-5. Holy water.
I don't need any of you.
Go ahead, statue. It's like, statue me, bro. Go.
You have that.
Still not certain whether I should have gone for the spellstone with the coin.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Bring it on. You're not asking me, right, Hygros? Mm.
The light protects me.
Oh, camel. Got it. Clever.
Back to work!
I fight.
I was thinking of just daggering, but then he just heals, so this seems better. Grab the board. In case he was trying to buff it with an elixir or so. Kaboom bot. That's very nice.
Problem.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
All of these things are very fine with us. It almost feels like he's giving us so much. Like, too much. Didn't draw first, lol.
Wanna blow something up?
Yes, yes. Oh, yes, going oh no, it's just regular execute. Oh, silence, okay, sure. Silence is fine. Man, execute for one would have been so nasty there. Nasty. Next turn we can sap Foul Spine. Feels good, man. Execute for one, that'd be insanity. Yeah, just imagine. That'd be so crazy. That was an actual card. Alright. I think the Scalebane's better than Valspining it, but I can't sap I can sap Worm. I can go run Valspine instead. But I like the Scalebane here. It's just puts so much pressure on him. Excuse me.
Yummy shroomies.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
I see.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
Victory or death!
How did your last 3 ends? That was 12. That was good. Just dagger, man. Dagger's so good. That was a hunter, I think. Hunter dagger. Backstab for 2. If it doesn't dagger now, taunt is annoying. Oh, that's nice for him. Yeah, he didn't have the shuffler, that's good. My constructed brain was like, I need to kill that. Sap chain and baby. Oh, yes. We absolutely will take that. Thank you. Basilisk so good. Foul Spine played around the least. That's true. Don't want him having 2 packs now, do we?
The jungle provides.
It's likely just Dagger and Cursed. I'm just looking at the Ravasaur Runt. But I think the Dagger is too valuable for us. Warrior card. The Valspine was really good at getting us back on the board. It's nice. Not something you can do in every meta, but the meta's fast enough that Valspining at 3-4 is fine. Okay. I'll hold a Squire in case he does have Plague in the end. Plague's okay on this board, but Squire makes it kind of bad. If he has something for this, Plague is a lot worse. I'd hope the taunt was good enough. And now it becomes annoying because now we can Bone Mare, now we can Fungal and stuff. I don't really want to Worm, but if I don't do it now, like next turn is almost always a sap turn, I think. So. I just think he didn't want to take the damage, Camel. That's why he did the 1 mana thing. Okay, manageable. Let's make some problems for him. Making some problems. Alright, Monka S-ing. Definitely Monka S-ing. Full Monka S mode. Relax, please. he gets that. You're joking. It's dead, right? Just making sure. Perfect. I got a 1. Oh, it's not perfect because we have the devil.
I fight.
Woo! Imagine if he can put me to 1 there. Oh man, that would be frustrating.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Alright, do we have a mod here that can update title, guys?
Reporting for duty.
Kinda want to put score in the title, but I also kinda don't want to type it myself the entire time. Okay, so the tempo play here is Coin Basilisk, right? And then you, Dead Speaker Basilisk. The slow play is Dagger. And I think you actually Basilisk. Oh, this is so crazy. If he just makes a dude, that's fine. I just want board. We're committed to getting the board.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Oop. That could be really good for us. Over here, baby. Right here. Come on. Come on. Oh, so good. I'll set the format, Weasley, and then you can just follow it, if that's okay. This was a really good stab at it, though. Let me get it. The only thing different is you want to score first.
Let the pain speak to me.
Thank you, there we go. It's in the title now. So I can give him 1 card for a 2-1 on board. That seems not worth it. Minus a card seems better. Let's see if he has Warpath or Consecration. Nope. This might just be cheap shot.
Reporting for duty.
We have 2 of them in our hand anyway. No, I don't think cheap shot's better than the Smith.
The light protects me.
It's not a very fun trade, but he should have an AoE at some point, so I think we'd rather just keep it clean. This also plays around 2-drop fungal. Me.
Are you ready for this?
Ready for this? It's better actually, right? For Super Glider, yeah. Smith's so nice with Dagger. If you put it in the middle, then you can just hit here. It's bad for Collider. Now, He kills the 1/1. No, he doesn't even kill the 1/1, right? No. It's much better.
What now?
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
I would always kill the smith, right? If you put the stealth in the middle, he just still attacks the smith. Hey, that was my guy. It's quite nice for him.
Reporting for duty. Well played. None shall.
Okay. I still think we have to go for it. Don't think false binding it made sense. Maybe it did make sense. Could have potentially made sense. I want to look at whether it was better to Valspine, but Valspining a worm feels so bad. I think just playing the taunt makes sense. It's fine. He just had a Black Knight, that happens. 4 health for a 1/1 dagger. Yeah, he has a lot of 1/1s on the board. I'm not sure if it's correct, but it felt correct.
What now?
The first wish is free.
No, more bells, come on. More bells.
Dark One snatch all!
Reporting for duty.
Didn't you have lethal? No.
Happy Hallows End. Well played. Back to work.
Where's your Black Knight now, buddy? Even though there's no taunt on the board.
I will fight with honor. Victory
Nice.
or death.
We just defended ourselves. That was defensive BM. I wonder whether Dagger is just better than Rund. Like, I think it might actually just be better than Rund. Not to mention the Rund has more potential. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That's the salmon. Didn't even rope him. Yeah, let's not go too crazy. Let's not go too crazy. It's perfect right after he hero powers my face, you basilisk. Doesn't have small cards in his hand. Misplayed Disciple before Death Rattle? I was trying to avoid... Yeah, I was trying to avoid... I was also trying to avoid my 5-2 getting hit. So I played Disciple first. It may have been wrong, but I don't know. It's possible that I should have played the Disciple after, though. I wasn't playing around Prime Drake. No, I was trying to keep my guy alive. Remember when you had the Spellstone in the deck? That's true. Where is... Oh. I'm offended by these choices. It's not an adapt. I take 4 because it could get awkward if he trades into the Basilisk and I can't stab it. It's also awkward if he plays a Chain Gang. Well, if we can avoid being too far behind by the time the worm comes down, it might be fine. Right, so he doesn't want to hero power this turn. Ooh. Scalebane looks alright.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Ah. So dumb. So that spawns an 8/8 when we kill it. Man. That just feels bad. Sap top deck, go. The problem with burning this is if it's not get down and it's defense matrix like it always is. I don't have the dagger for defense matrix next turn. That's really sad. Yeah, I think he's too high health and the egg is just gonna destroy us. But I could just play big minions and pretend nothing's going wrong. Why not take the 5? Because I don't want to kill it. But maybe it would have been better to kill it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just a little bit too demoralized by the egg getting magnetized. It's just kind of silly. I should probably play a little better after. I don't know, it's when I just really hate, like I had this back in the day as well, when an Arubian egg or even a Devil Star egg gets buffed, it's just so, like you never want to kill it. Might not get a job for it. Who would have guessed the egg was gonna get magnetized? It's Arena. It's Arena, man. Uh, 8-0 Pala, you think he might have a buff? Yeah, but a buff isn't magnetizing. It's a 5-10. Oops. Oh no, this is worse as Redemption. Order. No, it's not better the other way, right? It's not better, no. It's not better. Shady might be a bit tilted. Good mood tilted, if there is such a thing. You can have this angry, annoyed, tilted. This is like, I might be playing badly, but I'm also at peace, you know? It's a very weird feeling. That could be bad. Bested by an arrow with Golem. Use Eggnapper to steal his egg. 3 mana, 3/1, Death Rattle, summon 2 1/1 Raptors. If your opponent has an egg, steal it.
Where shall I strike?
That'd be funny.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
That looks pretty good. We do have it in our deck. Nice. Basilisk, Slayer of Dark Reapers. Can we do it again, chat? Oh, we did it again. That's so nasty. Gotta recover a little bit from that.
Who goes there?
better if he has like Warpath and stuff. Blade around Collider. Of course. This is awkward. Little hedge around Warpath and Dread Infernal and whatnot. Excuse me. It's a decent start. Blah. Alright, got a couple cards in there. That's not one of them. So we can get through. But it feels like it's just Gruul. The problem with Gruul is he can trade Execute and it buys him some time. But it also buys us time to find something for this. The alternative to that is Scalebane Pixie. Scalebane Pixie might be okay. I might actually trade the Golem and the 2/2 in to play around Brawl and this respawning. Yeah, I think the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. I can kill it. I should kill it. But I like this more than Gruul, because Gruul has problems. Poor Gruul has trouble with executes. Or a Siphon. Yeah, that was a really good Corpse Raiser for him. Okay. At least he's taking damage. Send in the boys. You can't hit what you can't see. Garrosh. Turns out, vision is not required on this one. And slowly but surely he's chipping away at our health. The little rascal. Okay, I was gonna Gruul, but this makes too much sense, I think. This happens. It should be out of large removal. Maybe the Gruul is better. But the heal on the Tiger and the... yeah, it's just so much more stuff on board. Because even if he has Warpath, he can trade Warpath into the Gruul, so it's better to have Gruul post Warpath, I guess. Oh, good thing we're going for board. Aldingo. It's not dead, but we're getting there. I think you trade with these Cruel Task Kits and keep your Gruul healthy in case of the Warpath or whatnot. Some crazy defile stuff. Oh, I did that wrong. Unless the Tiger was on 2. Yeah. Yeah, if the Tiger's on 2, I'm okay with it. I could have pushed one more phase though, and then he couldn't tap. Yeah, it's probably better to save the Tiger. Even though it's on 2. Oh, that's funny. Good effort. Good effort, mate. You tried. The cost of a stream that we don't mind paying. Oh, bring it up. It's a nice start. Alright. I mean, worst case scenario, we dagger on 3 or on 2. We'll find something to do. He's your friend, Bible Thump. Wait, did he add me or? Wait. Out of the way. Oh no. Upgrades. What is your prize going to be? There's a lot of randomness in that in arena. But I think, can somebody that's a sub or a mod, otherwise you get timed out, can somebody maybe link the reward table? Because there is one available that just tells you about what you're gonna get. You get a number, I mean, you know how arena rewards work. It's just you get a number of these little boxes, right? Rewards, pouches, or whatever you want to call them. And then the more you have, the more wins you have, the more of these boxes you have. But what's in the box is not 100%. Could be an extra pack. It could be extra gold. It could be extra dust. You can't get more than 2 packs, and that's only at 12.
What now?
It's not exactly the trade of my dreams, but sapping it means he just replays it, so take it. It's inaccurate because they suggest you can get over 540 gold when you can't.
The dark path is my destiny.
Alright, I got you a man. Why trade? Because he's a paladin, and paladins do dirty, dirty things when we don't trade their minions. They always want to buff them and do stuff. Yeah, we're not a fan. Also, when we trade, we get 2 1/1s, which we can then use to trade and keep his board clear. Alright. We need a thing! Give me a thing! That is a more than adequate thing. Bubbly! No, but he can just land the King's Moody, Or even so, even if he's 100% guaranteed not to buff, I'll still trade. Because I want to have those 1/1s to then trade into something else. Right? Because he would probably trade his guy into my rover every time. Oh, that sucks. He's really happy to see that. This gives him a chance. Quite a good chance, I guess. But if I had a play here, I think we win. Alright, I'll let him buff it first and then we'll sap it. What was I saying? So he's guaranteed to trade into my rover with his Drake, but you just open yourself up to Dead Speaker, Shroom Brewer, you know, those kind of things, Earthen Ring Farseer. And even if he doesn't have those things, you're going to want to trade back with your Napper anyway to turn after. So now it's like the Napper has Wind Fury, where I trade with the 3/1 body, and then I can still trade with the 1/1s the turn after. Might or Wisdom.
Speak your peace.
Easy face, am I right, buddy? No? Not a fan? Alright, Mastodon traits might be better. Because we get the... Well, we always get the dagger here. Yeah. I don't think we need to cheap shot that. No, we would cheap shot, if anything, Camel. Take the 6.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I think it's just cheap shots. I don't think we Dead Speaker. Definitely not Sap.
What now? I must choose.
Put him the one he can't use Cleaver. I don't know. I probably shouldn't play around level up or some crap, right? No. I think putting him to 2. Maybe 1 is better. But how does he deal with all the minions and the worms and the 1/1s and whatever?
Reporting for duty.
I don't think he does that. Good. Why don't you buy packs with your gold? I have all the cards, Brenda already. I had 60,000 gold before I spent the packs. Used to play a lot of Arena, and now we're back to playing a lot of Arena. Any idea how the frequency of 12 wins runs compared with each other? For every 12-0, how many 12-1s, how many 12-2s? I think that's also really dependent on the meta, because you can have metas where you have like really strong individual decks. I mean, that always happens, but that happens in certain metas more than in other metas. Like the priest meta was a good example. There were certain priest decks where you're like, well, I just don't lose, right? You just have everything. Like if a priest has everything, you just don't lose. Okay, so I'm trained to kill that. But I don't think it's as bad here, and I can't kill it anyway. Behold the tools of creation.
I love omelets.
I fight.
Is he popping off, chat? Behold the tools of creation. Just take 2? I was thinking about taking 2, but I have the Smith in my hand. And if I coin Smith, I might really want these 2 charges.
Warning you, I'm unstable.
I fight.
You can have her for a turn.
Behold the tools of creation.
Behold the Super Collider. Oh, that's so nasty, dude. We don't even need it, that's the funny thing. But it might not be necessary, but definitely want to do it. You feel so bad when that happens, man. Gastropod or Basilisk with the Super Collider. Oof. Nasty. Now here's a funny thought. Dealing 3 with the Collider is sometimes worse than dealing 1 with the Collider. So the Smith might actually... We might even need to heal the Smith to prevent... Like, let's say he does like this crazy outplay where he ends up pinging the Smith and he plays and is like, hey, I can't Super Collider because it's... And then you do like heal your guy and it works anyway. Oh, that'd be funny. Alright, so we got 1 more turn until the boys are coming out. Yeah, Chain Gang Ping, right? Chain Gang Ping, something like that.
For the crusade!
The rage. It claims me.
Laggy you, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. I'll take poison in case of Furious Etin. Also, he wants to spread for the poison, but he can't spread because of the Collider. So it's a nice little annoying thing for him. Excuse me. Bubbly. It actually removes less damage. Well, show me it was dead anyway. If he traded the Smith, he would have not been dead on board.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
Yeah, something clicked. Now that we analyzed the draft and we forcibly drafted in a way. It's nice. It's a good deck though, for sure. It's a very good deck. But it's getting easier to draft now. The question is, how do we do without the dagger? What do you value most when drafting? Right now? Getting like 6 playable 3-drops. small damage. Cheap shot, fan, taskmaster. I know I'm pointing at the list, you can't see it, but like those things are pretty good. That's pretty good right now. I don't think I can abuse it. I can Death Speaker push 1. Well, you know what? I think I shall. I think I shall indeed. Yo, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, digging a hole. No, we're gonna keep it like this, Sipui. Like overruling, or not overruling, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. That's one hell of a foul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Ah! Did it? Ah. Okay. Super Collider. Super Collider. It's basically the foul. Super Collider, collide. Warpaths are good. Alright, I need a good hit here. I need a mid-game body. Any takers? Sure. It's better than skipping. Fuck. What is the worst dual combination? Huh. The worst. That's a funny question. It's a nice little exercise, chat. What's the worst? Oh, no. Astonishing. No, not like this. Alright. Let's map this out. How does this work? It doesn't. That's the beauty. It doesn't work. He knows 100% what's coming if I break the weapon.
What now?
But that's okay, I think. Guaranteed 3/5/5 next turn is good. Shit, did I do that wrong? Yeah, this way I don't get to play the thing, right? I can still fix my mistake, I think. Right. Was better. He knows 100% what's in my hand, though. Missed for a face? Did we? How am I supposed to do it? Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just asking for an explanation. Because I know I messed up something that turn. Two shots into the 0-4, one shot into the 3-4. Yeah, but then I don't play this and redagger. I need to have 2 mana for the 3-2 and 2 mana for the redagger. Otherwise it doesn't count. Why not keep the last charge of Super Collider? Because I want to do this. I want to have 3/5/5 so I can kill him. Shadow Flame? God damn. Alright. They have cards. So do we. It's not enough, right? It's probably better to just Mastodon. Because I can go Cheap Shot, Foul Spine, and then I have 2 mana, Cheap Shot. Yeah, it's just not better than doing this. Now that's a big boy. Just a regular big taunt, please. See, sometimes you just have to ask nicely. Feels good, man. Hey. Very nice. Good, good. Good, good. Now let's see what the next draft brings. Wow, those are 2 really nice gold rewards twice.